Hi everyone, it's me, and welcome to whatever this video ends up being. For those of you who don't know me, hi. My name's Alanna. I'm a Canadian, but I live in the UK. That's kind of like the whole vibe of my YouTube channel. I don't know how you found this video, but thanks for clicking on it. You're probably gonna live to regret it. To everybody else, hey, how's it going? You doing all right? Weather's been weird lately, hasn't it? Grab a seat, you know the drill. So, welcome to my pajamas and my morning coffee. How am I starting this video? Well, that's a great question. I'm just gonna start talking and hopefully I string all my words together to form sentences. So without further ado, let's go. Anyway, my partner said that he wanted to go see the new film, The Northman. And I said, I don't know what that is. So I went online to buy tickets and I saw this picture and I said, yes, I would also like to see this film. So the tentative idea is I've booked tickets to go see The Northman in the city as in Canterbury. Canterbury is a great place. It's a nice hub down here in Kent. It's a city, so they have lots of stuff, lots of shops and restaurants and pubs and a really nice posh cinema. So the tentative idea is we're gonna go see the film sort of like late afternoon. But then I thought, well, I haven't left the house in a while. So maybe I go to the city early and I do some stuff, which is yet to be decided. And then I thought, ooh, maybe I bring my camera so people think I do this all the time and I look really cool. So that's kind of the tentative idea for this video. Now, cinemas, let's talk about cinemas. A lot of towns here in Kent have a cinema. You don't have to go to the city for one, but Canterbury has Curzon. I don't think I'm pronouncing that properly. It doesn't matter. Curzon is like the posh cinema franchise. And they have the nicest big leather seats. Truly comfy, cozy. They also serve alcohol, which is very exciting. So we booked it for the Curzon. Any foreigners watching, Cineworld is another good one. Odeon is another good one. I used to have a Cineworld unlimited card in the before times. God, that feels like a long time ago. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to book my train ticket. So I book them online and I pick them up at the station. Other hot tip for foreigners, off-peak return. Those are gonna be your new favorite words. Off-peak return means you get a round-trip train ticket as long as you travel at off-peak times, which typically means just don't travel during morning rush hour, and you can take pretty much any train as long as it's off-peak. It's a return, which Americans and Canadians usually say round trip. So they're discounted tickets. They're gonna be your new best friend. Okay, you heard it here first. I will say, as a Canadian, it is so cool to travel by train. Like, honestly, that is not something Canadians can do. The only time I ever took a train in Canada was to go into Toronto, but you would have to drive to the train station to take the train into Toronto. Whereas here, it is possible to get around with public transport. I don't have a car anymore. I sold my car a long time ago. So I have been completely reliant on buses. Not my favorite, but trains are pretty cool. There's a dog absolutely screaming like a human outside. If you want to donate to me renting, I don't know, like a really cool professional filming studio, that'd be pretty cool. But until then, we're gonna wait until the dog stops screaming. Now, I'm thinking tentatively, pulling the thoughts out of my brain. I'm gonna train into Canterbury early. I'd like to go shopping. I haven't gone like in-person shopping in probably like 3 years. Like actually like looking at clothing with my eyes in a shop. So I'm pretty desperate for summer clothes. So I'm thinking we're gonna go shopping. I've messaged one of my friends who lives in Canterbury to see if she wants to come with. Then I was also kind of thinking like maybe I'd bring my laptop and do some work from like a coffee shop, perhaps. Get some lunch would be good. And then the film sort of like early evening. It's kind of like my tentative idea if you're interested in joining me. Also, side note, can you see? I built a streaming computer. Yes. How cool. Cheeky plug for Twitch. Come join me on Twitch. I'm there twice a week, live streaming, hanging out, all right? And I use this usually. Now, weather-wise, it's kind of like, I'm not totally sure what day it is. It's Tuesday, by the way. Hi, happy Tuesday. I only know that because I have a video coming out later today during the time of filming this. But when you watch this, the video that is coming out is going to be this one. Unless it turns into nothing and I throw it out and I never tell anybody that I filmed it, which may happen. Anywho, today's Tuesday. Weather-wise, it's going to be like cloudy, maybe 13 degrees, which is pretty on point for Kent this time of year. We've had some really wonderful weather lately, which is very exciting, and it's kind of like glimpsing to the summertime, but we're not quite there yet. So what do I need to do now? Well, I'm going to book my train ticket and I'm gonna get dressed. First, I gotta drink. I have my coffee, but then I have a giant glass. This isn't really giant, is it? I have a mid to large size glass of water every morning. You guys better be hydrating. Okay? Hydrate or dihydrate. Cheers, everyone. Okay, let me go get ready and I'll probably be back. 1 second. Hey guys, well, this looks a bit familiar, doesn't it? Hello, welcome to my filming corner. I'm hungry. You ever have a food that you become like hyper fixated on for a long time and you eat it constantly and then you get to the point where the thought of eating that food item makes you feel sick? I did that with overnight oats, but I'm back on the train. I am back on the overnight oat train. So I have gotten dressed and I've what did I do? I booked my train tickets. So I'm gonna get into Canterbury around 11:30. I made this yesterday and I thought, ooh, it'd be nice like breakfast sort of brunch thing. I don't know. I've just been obsessed about it again. So here we are. If you want to do overnight oats, honestly, it's the easiest thing in the world. Cheers. So my recipe that I do, because I saw someone on the internet do it, is oats, then some milk, whether you want oat milk or real milk, whatever. I kind of alternate between either of them. Then you want some protein powder. I do protein powder just to give it like a little bit extra. Plus vanilla protein powder is quite sweet. Protein powder is quite sweet. So I don't have to put like honey or anything in it. Then you want some chia seeds, which taste like nothing, but apparently they're good for you. And I think that's it. Now you can put fruit in it overnight, but I find they get like really soggy and I don't really want soggy fruit. So I put strawberries on after the fact, like when I'm about to eat it, or literally any fruit that you want. Honestly, I love this recipe so much. And what's really exciting is I forgot that I had bought coconut for a cooking video that I put on my Patreon account. Cheeky Patreon account plug. I ended up not using it, so it's just been in the cupboard. So I thought, ooh, I'm gonna do overnight oats with strawberry and coconut. And let me tell you, it's absolutely divine. So how's your day going? You having a good day? Yeah. That's good. I'm so glad to hear it. I actually have nothing else to say. So I'm just gonna eat. I don't even think I'll be able to eat all of this. It's so filling. Guys, overnight oats, okay, are gonna be your new best friend. I'm gonna eat as much as humanly possible. And then I will see you real soon. I gotta pack my bag. That's probably what we're gonna do next. All right, let me eat first. Hi everybody, welcome back. Did you miss me? Probably not. That's okay, I'm not offended. Also, happy 1 inch of frizz around your entire head season to anyone who celebrates. I certainly do. Okay, I ate all of my overnight oats and now I feel like my stomach might explode, but I digress. So one of my goals for like this year moving forward is that I would like to leave the house just a little bit more. So a really simple way to leave the house but still get work done, because I essentially have 2 full-time jobs So I can't just like leave the house and do nothing. I gotta do a little bit of something, you know? So an easy way to get around this is to do work at coffee shops. I know some people in the comments are gonna be like, ugh, you're one of those people. Yes, yes I am. But my problem was that I didn't have I have a laptop case, like one of those sleeves that you like put the laptop in, but then you have to carry it around, and I don't like carrying things. I'll tell you that right now. Also, it's difficult if I want to go to a coffee shop but also do something else. I end up having to carry my laptop around, and if I want to film, this is my camera by the way, it's charging. If I want to film, I'm like holding all this stuff. I don't like it. All right? I don't like it. So, I wanted a laptop backpack, but not something huge like you would wear to university, just like the minimum space needed for a backpack or for my laptop and a little bit of other things, which is this. How exciting. So I haven't actually used this yet. So let's see if it actually works, shall we? This is not sponsored, by the way. I bought this online. You know how it is. Laptop. Well, let me show you the inside. Does anyone else love organization stuff as much as I do? So there's this thingy, right? You put the laptop in there. But on that, you guys, this just looks like a black hole, doesn't it? Anyway, there's like a bunch of zippers and like pouches and stuff. I love that stuff. Anyway, laptop goes in. Beautiful. Camera, no. What is this? This is my umbrella. Goes in. Wonderful. Painkillers. I love having some ibuprofen on hand. Let's put that in a zipper maybe. Oh. There's a little notepad in here. I didn't even see that. Okay, our painkillers are in one of the little pouches. That's really exciting. Wallet. This is the extent of my wallet. I think I talked about this before. Pretty much all I ever use is my phone to pay for things, but I like to have my wallet on hand just in case. You can fit your train tickets, of which I always have old train tickets in there. So I fit a credit card, a debit card, and my British driver's license, which is a piece of photo ID, which is pretty helpful. And I put my little train tickets in there. So let's put this in like a secret pouch. That's fun. Secret pouches, my guys. Lip chap. I'm personally a Burt's Bees kind of lady, just not the watermelon one or the one that has cucumber and mint, I think is, yeah. I don't like either of those things, and I don't like watermelon. The more you know. This one is coconut and pear, and let me tell you, it is as good as it sounds. Delicious. I would eat it if I could. Let's put this one in like a little pocket. That's fun. I love pockets. This is gross. It is gross. I shouldn't tell you about this. This is what I call a grease rag, but you may also call it a glasses cleaner. I bought like, I don't know, a pack of 20 of these like squares, microfiber squares, off of Amazon, not sponsored, obviously not. But they are so good for cleaning glasses, and let me tell you, there's nothing worse. I got little feathers on this. I don't know what that's from. There's nothing worse than having a smudge on your glasses and you don't have a shirt that is the appropriate material to clean them. Do you know what I mean? Glasses people will understand. I have these. So I have them stashed all over the house. I have one in here. I have one on the couch. I have one in the bedroom. I have one in the kitchen. And I always put one in my bag. So this is going in the bag. Don't tell anybody I told you that I have a grease rag, all right? I'm also gonna put an extra hair elastic in here somewhere. I don't know, just in the pocket, I guess. Nothing worse than when you need a hair elastic and you don't have one. Ear pods, those need to go somewhere. And then I will throw my camera in there. I'm kind of thinking about buying an external microphone. So this thingy on top is technically an external microphone that you can like clip to your shirt. But I don't find that it sounds that nice. So a lot of time when I film with this, I don't really like talking because it sounds distinctively bad. So I might look at getting an external microphone and I don't know, like connect it somehow. I don't know. So that's gonna go in the bag. And I think that's almost it. I say almost because backpack, secret back compartment back here that I can put my phone in. Look at that. How does it look? Does it look good? I really don't care. It fits the stuff that I need it to fit. And it's not too huge. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, well, I'm gonna get my coat and we are off to Canterbury. Fingers crossed it doesn't rain, because let me tell you, it is looking like it's gonna rain. So let's catch my train, shall we? Hey guys, so unfortunately the audio, as expected, was absolutely horrendous here, so I'm just gonna tell you what I said, and that was basically blah 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 blah. I'm just kidding. So shopping ended up being abysmal, but that's alright because I got lots of walking in and I ended up at a Starbucks doing some work. Starbucks is not my first choice, but I don't mind taking up space doing work rather than a small cafe, if that makes sense. Anyway, here we are at the Westgate Gardens. Now, even though this is super peaceful and it's really pretty along the water here, it's actually right off basically the high street of Canterbury, which you wouldn't guess, at least I wouldn't guess. So it's a really nice place to have a little break, do some reading, maybe have a picnic. Yeah, just like really peaceful, and it is in central Canterbury, which is just awesome. One thing that I was talking about in this section was how grateful and lucky that I feel that I can just do this, you know, on a Tuesday afternoon. I can explore and I can travel to a place that I wouldn't even dream of having access to on a regular day. So that is very special to me. And yeah, I never want to take that for granted. Hey everyone, welcome back home. So the film was great. The Northman, would recommend. It's weird, yeah, but it is really well done. It's beautiful and it's also gross, and I loved it. I thought it was great. So nothing more more exciting than going to the cinema, seeing a good movie, having some popcorn, mixed for me, sweet and salty please, and thank you. So we are back home. Can I just say, not sponsored at all. Fever Tree has been knocking it out of the park lately. They're doing all these like neat tonic soda things. So this one is Mexican lime. I just got it at Tesco. There's a whole bunch of other ones. They are so good. And I haven't even been mixing them with anything. I've just been having them as is because they are that good. So if you don't mind me, a little Mexican lime. I really truly live fast. I know, it's hard to keep up. Delicious. 6 out of 6 Mexican limes. I love it. And I'm gonna go back to Tesco for some more. Now, I figured I probably wasn't gonna wanna cook today because I'm tired and I've been walking around all day and what have you. So I got one of these Charlie Bingham's steak and ale pie. You just pop them in the oven for 30 minutes. And I thought, you know what? That sounds nice. So I'm gonna have my steak and ale pie. And maybe do some peas, not mushy peas, garden peas, please and thank you. So I'm gonna go cook my steak and ale pie. I'm gonna sit on the couch. I'm gonna put my sweatpants on. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chaotic video. Did you have a good time? I hope so. But if you want to watch more content, make sure to check out this video where I visit a beautiful English village. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!